This is Sky News with Kay Burley.
Very good afternoon. The mother of one of two British teenagers who had acid thrown at them in Zanzibar says she suffered burns to her face and body. Katie G was with Kirstie Trup in Stone Town on the island off the coast of Tanzania when they were attacked by two men on a motorbike. Lisa Holland reports.
Katie G and Kirstie Trup were taken to the mainland for treatment. They suffered burns to their chest, back and face after two men on a motorcycle and sidecar threw acid over them. The 18-year-olds had been at the end of a 4-week working holiday, volunteering in an orphanage. But Katie's mother told Sky News they are facing red tape to get the girls back to the UK.
Katie's my daughter and we can't get her back. It's not true that they're sending a medevac. We're having a real problem trying to get them home at the moment. We can't get them home yet.
Right. Why is that? What's the issue?
I have no idea. Between the Foreign Office and the insurance company, I have no idea.
Right. And what circumstances have you been given about what exactly happened? What do you mean?
It was an acid attack on two English girls.
Right. And you've spoken to your daughter, have you?
I spoke to her, yeah.
And how is she?
How is she? Her whole face and her whole body are burned.
Was there any reason, any problem, do you know what caused it?
No, they were dressed appropriately on Ramadan, absolutely no. It's just a vicious attack on two young girls.
It's thought this is the back street where the acid was thrown. It was early evening and deserted, with many locals at home breaking their fast at the end of Ramadan. Zanzibar is a beautiful island in the Indian Ocean, but has been troubled by an upsurge in violence. An Islamist group known as the Awakening, which seeks to introduce Sharia law, is accused of carrying out attacks against Christians.
We should cooperate as a government to ensure that the perpetrators are arrested and brought to justice. I beg our nationals, this is not something they should be doing, because tourism is the pillar of our economy. If we do such acts, we're killing our economy and our livelihoods in general, so it's not an honourable thing to do. It's a bad thing and it's to be condemned by all citizens of Zanzibar. Eye to Eye Volunteering, which arranged the girls' trip, said, "The motive for the incident is as yet not known and we will await the report from the local authorities in Zanzibar before any comment can be made. The safety of our customers is of paramount importance to us and our own investigation will be launched as soon as it is possible to do so." A close friend of the family told Sky News the girls had had an amazing experience and that they were fully aware of the customs of a Muslim country. But the Twitter page of Katie G illustrates the sensitivities of their trip. She wrote, "A Muslim woman just hit me in the street for singing on Ramadan. Is that normal?" The family friend described what happened as a random, mindless attack. The Foreign Office says it's concerned and is in contact with the authorities in Tanzania.
Lisa, with me now. We heard from Mrs. G there, less than happy about what's happening in order to try and get her daughter back. Slightly churlish response, some might say, from the Foreign Office.
Well, a desperate mum, desperately trying to get that plane in the air so that she can get the girls home and get them seen in London. This is what the Foreign Office told me within the last few minutes. We're doing all we can to get the insurance company to organise the medevac. It is completely their responsibility. We're doing what we can to expedite that. We don't have planes at the Foreign Office. There's no commercial alternative, so it has to be a medevac. The Foreign Office say that there are consular officials with the young women, helping them, doing everything they can, and that they had arranged the transport between Zanzibar and Dar es Salaam. But for the actual medevac, that is down to the insurance company. And I think that these things always take longer.
You've had experience of this, haven't you?
I do actually. We had an incident when we were covering the fall of Tripoli last year, and there was a little boy who was injured. We'd compiled a report about it, and a Saudi businessman contacted us and said that he would pay for the little boy to be medevaced out to the UK to have his leg rebuilt here. The boy had been in a hospital. We'd been filming in a hospital. His friend died in front of us. So I thought that would be straightforward. The plane would be on its way within 24 or so hours, and it just doesn't work like that because there's so much red tape that you have to sort out. Essentially, before the plane can take off, people have to know, exactly where it's going, what it's doing, who's going to foot the bill. So these things do take a little bit of time, but as we saw there from one of the mums, it's hugely distressing if you're the one trying to get the plane in the air because you want your girls home so they can get the medical treatment that they need.
And do we know, are the girls coming out or are parents going down there? We don't know yet.
I think that the aspiration is that the plane will go to Dar es Salaam to pick the girls up and bring them back for the treatment in London. It happened in Zanzibar, the island in the Indian Ocean. They've already made the journey over to Dar es Salaam, the capital of Tanzania. Zanzibar is a semi-autonomous island in the Indian Ocean. So they've made that short hop over to the mainland. So now they need to make the long-haul flight back to the UK so they can get that specialist treatment for those acid burns.
OK, thank you very much, Lisa.